Last video, we highlighted some of the phenomenal features the E90 330 has to offer.
A stunning interior, sleek looks, improved handling, and steering feel make it a hard car to beat.
But the E46 330 has a few tricks up its sleeves.
For one, it costs just half that of the E90.
This makes the E46 sedan one of the best deals out there, period.
It also weighs 100 pounds less than the newer car.
So even though it's down on power at 225 horsepower and 214 foot-pounds of torque, it pulls equally as hard as its more muscular younger brother.
And yeah, the interior isn't as glamorous, but it still looks great.
The wood trim isn't as realistic and there's more plastic. There's a bit less legroom all around and the seats aren't as supportive.
But consider the $7,000 to $10,000 you just saved.
You could buy 7,000 to 10,000 things at a dollar store with that.
Or put it in your pocket when you drive around in the E46 and just look like a total boss.
You can now literally make it rain hundreds on your new car.
So, let's take it for a spin.
Okay, so the interior of this car is definitely not as good as the E90, in my opinion, quality-wise.
Quality-wise, yeah. There's more plastic, more rubber.
Yeah, it just doesn't look as nice.
Right.
It doesn't look as expensive. But definitely not unattractive. I still like the way it looks.
Yeah. This car also has the leather sport seats, part of a sport package. And they do look nice, and they hold you in place, but not quite as much as you might think. The E90, there's no body movement. Here I can go, a couple inches side to side.
Yeah, these seats are definitely not as good as the E90 seats.
Awesome steering radius. It's really quick.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not a top-of-the-line performance sedan, but it is the fastest 3 Series you can get without going into the M division. So it's definitely, I'd say, quicker than you might expect if you've never been in this car before.
Absolutely.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it sounds great. It feels pretty planted.
Cool. Yeah, this car, it doesn't feel quite as flat as the new E90 when cornering, but it grips almost just as hard. Especially with a decent set of tires, they really make the biggest difference out of anything. But yeah, it corners really well. Alright, I think we're going to pull over here at this next stop and let Parker drive.
It's a pretty confidence-inspiring car. It could do with more weight in the steering, but you can hit turns going pretty fast, and it definitely handles well and grips. So despite some of the negatives of this car, you can easily find this for half the amount of money as an E90 330.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the better value.
Should be noted also that this car will absolutely cost more to maintain than the newer car.
Yep.
This is not exactly from BMW's prime time in terms of quality. With that said, if you're like most of the other 3 Series owners, that's a small price to pay for the excitement that this car can bring.
Absolutely. You can pay more money for a more reliable car, but if you're spending a similar amount of money, $7,000 for a Japanese reliable car, you're not going to get anywhere near as cool of a car.
So, in conclusion, if you're looking for a BMW 3 Series, or any sports car for that matter, sports sedan, you have two choices in the $7,000 to roughly $18,000 range, being this slightly older E46 generation or the newer E90. Parker likes the newer one more for many good reasons. I like this older one more for maybe not so good reasons, but I just think it's a little more of a traditional BMW and more fun for me to drive.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the money, this car is way better. You're not getting an E90 for $7,000.
Yeah.
And if you can find one, please don't get it.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be spending $15,000 to $20,000, I think the E90 offers comfort and luxury and reliability that this car does not have.
Yeah.
But a lot of people find this car to look better. I think definitely from some angles this car is superior in its looks. Spencer thinks it basically looks better from all angles. So it's all personal opinion. Like always, please browse our channel and subscribe, like this video and comment on it. Your feedback is very important.
And if you'd like to see any more reviews, you can visit us at www.vehicle-virgins.com.
Thank you.
See ya.